You see, CCE is a new concept that has been introduced. I think what we are today saying is that 21st century skills are very important along with academic skills. So the whole idea is that rather than just focusing on academics, what we are trying to do as part of CCE is that assess what those critical thinking skills are, what the teamwork collaborative skills are, how the child is able to communicate effectively, the presentation skills, ability to articulate that, expressing that ideas. So these are some of the things which are getting assessed as part of CCE. In addition to that, we are also seeing the values and attitudes of the child on a regular basis. It's not just like summative sort of an assessment where it happens on a term basis or at the end of the year. On a regular basis, at a classroom level, how the child is performing and what is the behavioral change which is expected, whether in terms of discipline, in terms of values, in terms of mannerisms, so on and so forth. How it is, it's a very tricky area. How subjectively a teacher assesses and how objectively it gets reported, all those things needs to be resolved. So my take is that yes, it's a good thing, but then implementation is going to be really tricky. How you are going to objectively assess the subjective areas. That's the key thing here. For me, marks is one thing, but on a regular basis, how all those other things are going to be captured. So this is as far as CC is concerned. We need to have regular workshops. We need to empower the teachers as to how they are going to do this. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to, you can't see the results very quickly. We are going to get into a lot of controversies. So periodic workshops, essentials, refreshers, so on and so forth needs to be done, and reflections have to be provided. Feedback needs to be actually sent to the teachers, heads and others, so that this is the sort of thing which are expected from the teacher. Because one of the gap is that uh, nobody assesses teachers' performance. Even suppose if I am a teacher, I am trying to deliver something, let's say on a physics lesson, nobody gives me feedback as to how I have delivered. I just do it based on what I think is best. But somebody needs to tell me that these are the other areas for improvement. So that is one thing which teachers should also get as part of this, not just the child. It's a continuous and comprehensive assessment for the child, but then teacher should also be put. That's one. As far as RTE is concerned, see, again, there are a lot of people who are trying to create awareness. There is a forum that is getting set. What are the school guidelines? What is the sort of school monitoring committee? How the school is going to react to all these things? We have to see. So implementation is going to be the key thing. How the community at the village level, at the district level, these people are going to come together on a regular basis. What is the mechanism on the basis of which this is going to be put in place? How the follow-up actions are going to be taken? Who is going to look into this? So that is one aspect. Now, as far as technology is concerned, technology can play a big role in this when we are trying to address the issue of shortage of teachers. A. B. Delivering quality training to the students or bringing good quality education to the students of rural areas. For instance, we can have video-led instructional training by bringing in experts who can deliver value and create content, and that gets actually through a video mechanism goes to far-flung areas where children can learn and understand things on their own with minimal assistance from somebody called a facilitator. They could be like para teachers, so on and so forth. That's the big change that can happen by using technology, like distance learning sort of thing. We are trying to, the other take is that something called a hub and spoke model could be created, where a hub has all the necessary accessories and paraphernalia for creating that environment where teachers can come together and share and then get trained and then go back and deliver lessons at the last village or last mile level. Because one of the areas which comes under criticism is the last mile connectivity. Whether it is in telecom, whether it is in education, we have to address that, providing and seeing that we are closing the implementation gap. These are the two things which needs to be addressed, because putting on paper is very simple, but seeing it actually getting delivered on the ground level is a very, very challenging and daunting task. These are my take on RT.